full bad jet like a TBT. Diamonds on me flashing like an LED. Remember smoking gas in my tank on E. Now I'm going up with these bands on me. Just bought a chain and it look like P. Had to make a way, man, this shit ain't free. I'ma buy.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's KC Modern Mopar back at it again with another video. If this is your guys' first time seeing the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video, give it a big thumbs up. But with that being said, today we're just going to do a quick little video of 5 must-need mods for the Dodge Challenger. We're just going to go ahead and get started with this. But before then, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's at KC Modern Mopar as well. On there, I'm posting the videos before I even post them on YouTube, so to give you a little bit of heads up. So make sure you go and follow that and then subscribe to the channel. Thank you. All right, so to get started, number one is going to have to be cold air intake. Hands down, no matter if you got a V6 or you got a Hellcat, you need a cold air intake. The stock air boxes that you get from the factory aren't all that. You gotta upgrade and do a little something. Right here I have the OEM Mopar cold air intake. Luckily it came stock with the shaker, but that one will run you anywhere between $400 and $500. But there's a bunch of different ones, like there's CREDS, there's AFE Power. If you want to go real cheap engine, I wouldn't really recommend that one, but there's a bunch of different brands out there that you can get, and depending on your price range, I would always recommend AFE Power or CREDS. Those are one of the top 2 that I would recommend if you didn't want to get the OEM one. It is a little bit higher budget, and some of you guys out there won't have that high of a budget, so like I said, you can go and get that aftermarket one. So with that being said, hands down, number one, cold air intake. So a little more to add on to the cold air intake that I was telling you about. It does increase the horsepower slightly. It's not a horsepower game that you're gonna tell it different. You're gonna get in, start the engine, take off, and you're like, wow, that's a whole lot more horsepower gain. No, but it does increase a little bit more power. And one of the biggest reasons you have to get it is the increase of air that gets into your engine. Absolutely amazing. You can tell a big difference with that. It does slightly help with gas mileage, and that's why other people buy it for the gas mileage. Well, on my car, it hasn't made a ton of difference. I do a lot of city driving, and I'm getting about 11 miles per gallon. Not the best, but it does help on the highway. And so with all that being said, you have to get a cold air intake. So with number 2, has to be tire stickers. It's such a little mod, but it makes such a big difference whenever you're driving. You can see them. I've gotten so many compliments about them. There's a cop that's followed me to a gas station. I thought I was getting pulled over. All he wanted to do was get out and ask me where I got my tire stickers from. It's a cheap mod. Almost anyone can afford them. For all 4 tires, 2 sets on each tire, it costs about $140. But the best place to get them, there's a few different companies that make them, but the best ones that I've found is at tirestickers.com. The link will be in the description below. So if you haven't already got them, go ahead and do it. It's totally worth it. They give you a little bottle of cleaner. So whenever, like if you have white, you can do any custom color, you can do any custom font, or you can get anything that you want on it. You can get them custom lettered. You can have your name. You can have, if you have an Instagram, do your Instagram name, YouTube, whatever. You can put that on there, or they have preset ones for different brands of tires if that's all you want. But with that being said, you have to get tire stickers. So after talking about the tire stickers, we're gonna go ahead and give you a little walk around of what it looks like on the car so you can get the right perspective before you do go and buy them. Here you go. All right, so with number 3, gonna have to be long tube headers. I don't have mine installed yet, and I haven't ordered them, but as soon as I get them in the mail, I'm gonna hit up a shop nearby, and I'm gonna make a video of them installing it so you guys can get some before and after videos of what the car will sound like before you do go out, because they are an expensive mod. So before you do go out and buy them, I'm gonna give you a little clip of before and after I get mine done. I am telling you, it is worth it to buy them if you have the budget. If you don't, you can save up and get them. If not, don't worry about it, but you do get quite a bit of a horsepower gain, and you can feel the difference after you get them on. But whenever you do long tube headers, you will want to go ahead and get a tuner and a tune done. So you can hit up Diablo Sport. I can put their link in the description below if you'd like. So you can hit up them for the PCM swap that you need. You can get the tuner that you need. They have a bunch of different tuners that you can pick from. They have some ranging from $400. They got some all the way up to $800, $900. So it just all depends on your budget. But if you do have the money and you want some horsepower gain and you like your car loud, go ahead and get long tube headers. Whenever you're doing that, go ahead and get catless mids or high flow catalytic converters, and it will blow your car out of the water already with the exhaust. No matter what you have done to it, it's going to be twice, maybe 3 times as loud as what it is. So with that being said, I would recommend getting some long tube headers. So that's number 3. So number 4 on the list is going to have to be the exhaust. You can get a mid muffler delete, you can get the resonators and mid mufflers off, you can straight pipe it just like how I said. Either way, because of the exhaust from the factory is too quiet, it's not loud enough. Don't get me wrong, the exhaust is great from factory, but if you want it louder, and the cheapest way to do it, cut the mufflers off, straight pipe it back, and it will be as loud as you want it. And like I have mine straight piped right now. I'll go ahead and start it up here in a minute. It won't be a cold start because I've been driving around all day, but you'll get a little effect of how it actually sounds straight piped. But I would definitely recommend doing the exhaust as one of the first mods that you do, because it's cheap, and I got mine done for right around 200 bucks. I took the resonators and mufflers off and straight piped it from the cat's back. So let me go ahead and hop in and I'll show you what it sounds like. Like I said, it's not going to be the loudest right now because I have been driving around all day, but it does give you an effect of how it sounds versus stock from the factory. So with number 5 on the list, WICKERBILL. There's multiple different companies out there that sell them. I got mine from K&G Wraps. If you can see the little decals on there, I can put their link in the description below as well. For this one, I paid about $160 plus $15 extra for the color trim. I got reflective red. They got a bunch of other different colors, and then they got a few choices of reflective that you can get. You can get it for $140 without the middle glass part, but if you ask me, the middle part right here just throws it all together. So I would recommend spending the extra 20 bucks for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him do a little walk around as I talk about the install of it. It doesn't take that long to install. It took me maybe 45 minutes to an hour. All you gotta do is line up the holes, put some tape on it, and Sharpie in where you're gonna go ahead and drill those screws in, and then have someone hold up the WICKERBILL as you screw in the bolts, and you can get them halfway tightened, and then all you gotta do is go ahead and put the rest in, and it'll be ready to go. So with that being said, I would recommend getting a WICKERBILL. You can get some that you can get carbon fiber, you can get some that are 500, 600 bucks. APR has really good quality, and they are more expensive. That's why I went with K&G route. They have great quality as well. I haven't ran into any issues with it. A lot of friends recommended this company, so I went ahead and hit them up and ordered mine, and it's more on the affordable side, so I would definitely recommend it. Alright, so that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to explain a few little must-need mods for your Dodge Challenger / Charger. Either one that you got, you can do all of these mods to that car as well. But like I said, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel and watching the video. If you haven't already followed my Instagram, go ahead and follow that. It is right here, KC Modern Mopar, and I post on there before I post my video on YouTube, so you get a little heads up on that. But after all that being said, you need these mods for your car. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you for tuning back into the channel again, but go ahead and get these mods. KC Modern Mopar, out.